Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear children, how are you? Lots of du'as for your strong iman and your health and your happiness. Okay, let's say the dua which is going to make it easy for me to say the things and which is going to make it easy for you to understand. And that dua is Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ameen. Okay, today the hadith that we are going to share with you is about modesty. We are going to learn something about modesty. And the hadith is that the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-haya'u shu'batum min al-iman. Haya, modesty, is a branch of iman. Let's say we are going to try to understand it this way, that if iman is like a tree, and we can do a lot, and tree has a lot of branches, right? So when we are Muslim, we can do a lot of good deeds, different kinds of good deeds, and from those good deeds is being modest. Let's understand what is modesty. Modesty is the feeling which stops you from saying something which is bad, which is going to stop you from wearing something which is not modest, which is not covering you properly, or showing any action which is not proper, right? Let's take an example of modesty, of haya, of having this shyness, right? That your khala or your pupo, your aunt, she brings a gift for you, and you are so excited, and you open that gift, and suddenly you see that you already have that thing. Now, your modesty, your haya, and your shyness is going to stop you from saying something which is going to hurt your khala or your popo. And you're not going to say, oh my God, khala, I already had this thing. Why did you bring it? Oh my God, I'm so sad. I don't like it. These are hurtful things. And we should not say those things in front of others, right? Because they go against your modesty, against your shyness, which is liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Instead, what can you do at that time? If you are a shy person, in a good way, like you are shy not to say bad things, you are going to say, Jazakallahu khairan, my dear khala, you brought such a good gift for me, right? At that time, you keep their heart happy, and then later on tell your mom that, Mom, I already have it. And maybe your mom's gonna bring something else for you, right? Let's take another example of modesty in clothing. Even if we are children, we are going to tell our parents that, Mama and Daddy, please don't bring any tight clothes, because if when I wear tight clothes, it seems like I'm not wearing anything. It shows my body. So bring something which is loose, which is long, and which is thick, so that I can cover my body, right? So shyness is that when you bow down and your shirt is stretched and you are trying to cover your back, right? That means that you're a shy person. You have modesty and you don't want people to see your body, right? So that is shyness, which is liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why I'm telling you that if you want to follow this hadith, you should be in control of your tongue. When you see something which you dislike, you should not be blunt or rude to say whatever comes in your mouth, right? That is going to show that you are a modest person. And when you see some clothes and which are short or tight or see-through, and you feel shy, you say, oh my God, Mom, in these clothes I'm not going to be comfortable. People might be able to see my body, and I want something which is loose, which is long, and which is comfortable. That shows that you are modest. So inshallah bi'idhnillah, we are going to try to see if we are modest or not in our actions, in our words, Because one time, I'm just gonna share a story with you, that Prophet ﷺ was passing by, and two men were talking to each other, and one man was saying, you don't have to be shy, be blunt and tell the other person this thing out loud. Prophet ﷺ said, leave him alone, let him be modest, let him be shy, not to say those hurtful things or bad things in front of others. So it is good if we control our tongue, and if we control our actions, and if we cover up our bodies properly. Right? Children, lots of du'as for you. Inshallah, see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.